There's no track ahead of you. You're just attached to nothing.
The tallest in North America.
I really like that. I cannot wait to ride this again.
We just got off our first ride on Siren's Curse, the new for 2025 Vekoma Tilt coaster at Cedar Point.
It's so good. It's a lot better than I was expecting. I really like that.
It's basically a tilt coaster, which is a bit of a gimmick, but the rest of the layout is really good fun.
I felt really excited going on this. There's not many elements on coasters that scares me, but that tilting element does. The feeling of being held against your restraints for so long. When it's tilting, you're just attached to nothing. It's very different. I've never done one of like this before, so it was a very cool experience. We were here 2 weeks ago and we saw it testing for the first time. And we saw how long it holds you up there. We saw a train after us getting stuck there for a while, and they were stuck in the vertical position, and it took so long for them to go back. They had people going up there and they tilted backwards so slowly. I felt like that would be very cool, but again, very scary. I was expecting to not like the tilting element that much, but enjoying the rest of the ride, because we've been to other new Vekomas similar to this, and they are really good. So I was expecting the rest of the layout being really good, but I was expecting to not enjoy the drop that much, but I really did. I feel like the anticipation on the tilting element really elevates the rest of the ride. I couldn't stop laughing the whole way. It's just a really fun layout, but having that tilting and that drop elevates it so much. I really like that.
So the rest of the layout, I kind of went into this expecting a weaker version of Phoenix at Farup Summerland or Let Coaster at Legendia in Poland. And that's kind of what I got. I felt like the rest of the layout was not as good as them two layouts because they're really good, fun and forceful layouts. However, I did feel that this had some really good elements that I was not expecting. For example, there was a triple down which started off with 2 wave turns, and that was so cool, going from wave turn to wave turn while going down. So that was a really cool standout to me. But the rest of the layout didn't stand out to the other Vekoma sit-downs, which we have also done. Something that really surprised me that I really enjoyed was the onboard audio. I think it really enhances the ride. You have like the siren calling you as you go up the lift, almost dooming you as it tilts you over the edge. Then it turns into like more like heavy metal style music throughout the ride. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really good.
I always think onboard audio elevates the experience on a ride. When we were just watching this from the outside, we were seeing how long you stay there on the top, but having the audio when you're actually on the ride makes the whole thing seems like part of it.
Not just onboard audio on the ride, but they also have audio around the tilt track outside the ride. So when it tilts, it's like wood creaking as it bends over, and that is a really nice touch. The theming, they've stylized it. It looks okay. It's good for Cedar Point standards, let's put it that way. I really like the track colour, and I like how some of the supports has rust effects or green swamp effects going through it, and I think they've stylised it quite well. I did feel a bit of the problem was how many tall coasters surround this ride didn't make you feel as high as you could have. For example, you've got currently the world's tallest roller coaster opposite us with Top Thrill 2, but you've also got Falraven and Rougarou being a similar height as well. So I didn't know how that was going to affect it. To me, it didn't make me feel like I was super tall or high off the ground, so the height factor I didn't think was a fear, but the tilt itself was still cool. Being able to look down, see that drop, twist at the bottom, it was really cool the way it twisted at the bottom as well.
To me, it doesn't matter that it's not that tall, because it had that element of tilting and being held there. And that itself is the scary part. It doesn't matter if it's tall or not.
Originally, this ride was not even meant to be at Cedar Point. It was meant to be at Energylandia in Poland. But unfortunately, they have lost their funding, and so they couldn't afford the tilt coaster. So Six Flags bought it up for cheap. They then shipped it and moved it to Six Flags Mexico, literally 1 week after we were there. I remember leaving Six Flags Mexico going, I'm not returning unless they build something big. Then they announced that this was in the car park. I was like, what? I need to go back and try this out. Then it turned out they were not allowed to build it there due to some issues in the local area. So they moved it to Cedar Point. And I think Cedar Point did need this because they had quite a rough year last year with the opening of Top Thrill 2. And so to come back stronger than ever with a brand new tilt roller coaster, the tallest in North America, is a really cool investment for the park. And I think it really fits in this area, and it looks like it was designed for Cedar Point.
I think it was a very good addition to Cedar Point. This park has some amazing coasters, like one of the best coasters in the world. It's good having something else that is also a standout coaster. Is it a standout coaster?
I think people would travel for this, yeah.
I would consider it is. For now, we only had one ride on this, and we got a front row ride. Front row was really cool. Again, with the whole tilting element, if you're in the front, you're gonna feel it more. You're gonna have more of that feeling of falling off, and I think that's the whole point of the main element of the ride. We want to do more rides on it. We want to do a night ride especially. Today is opening day for it. It's pretty busy. We have the fast passes. We rope dropped this coaster today. We still had to queue a while. And the queue now, the normal queue is about 90 minutes. The fast pass is on an hour or something like that. But we're here for 2 days. We're coming back tomorrow. Hopefully we're gonna get more rides. I want to try get a ride towards the back as well and a night ride so we can fully rank it. But yeah, for now I think it was a very good addition. I'm really happy to have this here. I cannot wait to ride this again.
So there's been a park-wide power outage, so it looks like there's no Simon's Curse night rides tonight.
Or any night rides. The whole park is closed. There's not a single coaster going on this park now. And it's like 9:20.
And it's been shut for a while as well. The last coaster to shut was Wild Mouse, which is why we're here. And the people we're with, they've not been on this coaster before. They were next on.
The park is gonna close in 40 minutes. It's open until 10 tonight. But I don't know if things are gonna go back or not. I don't have much hopes. I'm devastated. I wish I could at least see testing because the train has some light effects that look amazing at night. So even if I cannot ride it, I wish I can at least see it, but it's not looking good. We have tomorrow as well. Maybe if we cannot get any rides tonight, hopefully we can get tomorrow, but I don't know. We're just gonna wait and see now. Everyone is just leaving the queue at this point. Oh my God. It's not looking good. It's official. They closed the whole park. They're closing paths now, and they are already announcing that the rides are closed for the day.
It's so dark back here. We're by the area of Siren's Curse now. There's no lighting. There's no lights on Top Thrill 2. The power tower has nothing on it. There's no lights anywhere.
It's just so weird. It looks like a ghost town around here. So weird seeing the park like this, because obviously the park is still supposed to be open. And it's opening day for Siren's Curse. That's so sad.
The siren is cursed.
I'm devastated. I wanted to see this at night so much. We're back in the park today. Everything is open. We managed to get another ride on Siren's Curse. This time we rode it towards the back. And it is quite good in the back as well, but I still prefer the front row. Again, the main element of the ride, the tilting element, is better in the front because there's nothing ahead of you. It makes it a little bit more scary. Being able to see that there's no track ahead of you is what makes it scary. When you're towards the back, you don't have that feeling of like, oh my God, I'm on a train with no tracks ahead. In the front, you would feel that better.
Towards the back, you do drop a lot more on that first section. However, I think it's still better on the front and having a lower drop to have that real fear and anxiety to start you off with the ride.
Like most rides here in Cedar Point, you need to get a locker before going on the queue. So all your main bags needs to go on the locker. You can go in the queue with your phone or with a bum bag, and then they will have the little lockers before going into the station. Then you can put them. The lockers outside, they are paid for, but the lockers inside the queue are free. So if you're just coming with a bum bag with your phone, you'll be fine with them. We made it. Just.
We wanted to get a Steel Benches night ride, so we're a little bit cocky.
We got a re-ride on Steel Benches as well. We ran fast. Oh my God, this is the fastest I've ever run in a park. But we made it, and I'm so happy. This looks amazing. It looks so cool. We got the night ride, and it was amazing. Oh my God, it's so cool.
So there's this massive lighting package on the train. The train looks so good, but you don't necessarily see that when you're on the ride. There's a lot of lighting effects on the ride where you go through a tunnel at one point, which is covered in green mist. That's really cool.
Yeah, so you have the light effects, the smoke effects, everything looks so cool. Plus, of course, you have the whole view of Cedar Point all lit up, which is insane. It is a very cool night ride. We did it on the front again. We said it is the best row. We really wanted to try a front row at night. They don't let you choose your row. There is even a sign saying that because of how popular this ride is now, they're not gonna let you queue for any specific row. But we just asked and they let us wait. So it's not guaranteed that you'll be able to get your row, but you can try to ask and they might let you wait for the next train. So it was really good. I'm really glad we made it. We almost didn't because we really wanted to guarantee a Maverick and Steel Vengeance as well. I feel like having this here on the other side of the park is messing with the whole game plan for Cedar Point because we always finish the day in Maverick and Steel Vengeance. That's the night rides that we always prioritize. And now having Siren's Curse in the completely opposite sides of the park makes it really hard because it's quite a walk between Steel Vengeance and Maverick that are right next to each other, and Siren's Curse that is right by the entrance. But it was worth it. It was worth running like crazy to get this final ride, and it was worth getting Maverick and Steel Vengeance as well. Steel Vengeance is still the best night ride of this park. Siren's Curse is the best one to look at night, but Steel Vengeance is the best one to ride, in my opinion.
I think they've done a really good job with Siren's Curse putting it here. I think it adds something unique to this park. It's not your best coaster here, and I still think it's far from that, but I think it's a great coaster that you will not miss every time you come visit Cedar Point.